What's that internet access thing he's got? Starlink or something? 1 megabyte a year. Right, anyway, be quiet. Be quiet. Shh. I saw the squirrel girl. There's no squirrel girl. You can't even post NSFW on the server, idiot. You think I'm doing my response too? You wish.
Lifetime of playing video games. At one point I was, maybe I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
The Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah, I've played a lot of video games.
You think about like StarCraft, any game where a lot of people are playing, to rise to the top,
Again.
exceptional, period, as a human being.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world or the top 20 wow, in Diablo?
Yeah.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new department of the government. I
think bragging about being good at video games is kind of bad, I'll be honest. Unless it's deserved, like you're an actual speedrunner where you own some kind of achievement, then fair enough.
let myself think maybe he actually is an alien, because there's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously
Is that the man who made the Drugs Look Good Netflix podcast show, the animated one?
he's not.
So let's start off with some context. Elon Musk's character is currently level 97, aka rank 12.
Someone in chat just said yes to all the buzzwords I just said. No, he made a series called like Midnight Gospel. There was a really good episode that he did with his mum that passed away. That was an amazing episode. I'm actually really happy I stuck with the series because I didn't like the opening episodes. I just remember how it was like, dude, weed are good. You just need to be like around the right people, be in the right headspace. It's like, okay, if you're in the right headspace and you're happy, why are you taking drugs in the first place for? I don't know.
On hardcore, that's permanent death mode, Trade League. Let me try to give you a quick understanding as to how hard it is to get to that level. 2 weeks into the league, when people are playing the game.
Yeah, I thought the mum episode was incredible though. I love that one. I actually cried watching that one. That was really good.
Literally, they're staying up 40 to 50 hours without sleeping.
That's normal.
Only playing Path of Exile, and
I don't know how people do this, man. Like, after I do like an 8-hour stream, I want to disappear for 2 days straight. I don't know how people do this stuff legitimately.
They are the most try-hard guys in the world. The highest ranked player on the Hardcore Trade League was level 93. Okay, and you're thinking about yourself, that's kind of close to 97. Every time you level it up, it becomes exponentially harder to gain experience. A lot harder and a lot harder. Okay, so these players, to get to 97, have to be playing the game every day for the majority of their day. Currently, what is their highest ranked player? They're level 97, same as Elon Musk. So, I mean,
It's crazy how, like, the unemployed and children basically have the same amount of time on video games. Just because so much spare time. Like, the people that are unemployed and they're neats and they're, like, god gaming, like, they're god tier level, I just call them wizards. Genuinely.
effectively has been playing, pretty much just doing nothing except playing Path of
Like, that is their job. And they do it for free.
Exile. So let's just go over...
Elon unemployed, confirmed. Elon's a weird one, right? Because you have celebrities. And a lot of celebrities don't actually have too much money. They've got like a couple million, which is an insane amount of money. But they don't have the hundreds of millions that most people think. There's a lot of celebrities. Sorry, I'm trying to recall a video that I watched the other day. And it was talking about why celebrities are so depressed. And they're all miserable. And it's usually because they're hounded everywhere. They usually have like a one-hit film. And then they blow all their money. And they don't know how to invest it. And then they're basically just stuck at home all day. They can't leave the house because they're so famous. So then they turn to substances like weed or alcohol or harder stuff. And then you've got the billionaires, the actual billionaires, like the oil tycoons or like the guys in India that own like all the mobile phone companies. And no one knows who these people are. If you do like a Google search or something, sure, you'll see them. But like, they're not famous. You can find who they are pretty easily, but they're not like, you know, it's not Kim Kardashian. So you got this weird intersect of like celebrities that are so well known, and then you've got the actual billionaires. But then you've got these few people that intersect that. Like Elon Musk is famous. He is famous. A lot of people don't like him, but he is famous. I would argue that he's basically like as famous as like a Kardashian. But he's also very rich as well. And then there's people like Jeff Bezos who kind of skirt that line, but not really. I mean, he's a bit more like private, I guess. Well, not really, but you know. Elon is a very unique case because he's the only person who is incredibly rich in tech but also he's like, he wants to be a celebrity as well. Because he does it on purpose. He frontlines all of his own events and stuff. I mean, yeah, okay, you can sell out Mark Zuckerberg and stuff as well. I'll be honest, mate, I don't know what is going on with him at the minute. He's obviously got some kind of stylist that said, grow out the hair, get a gold chain, just look like anemic Tony Soprano. I don't know what's going on there. I really don't. I hope he finds Jesus.
Some of the things that happened. So right away, we see Elon zone into his hideout, which is your area you do in-game content from. And he opens up his bank, and he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag because I don't know why you would refer to yourself in third person, but okay, he does that. Elon Musk.
It's over. He paid someone to bot him. He paid.
I've been wanting to watch a stream for a long time. Finally caught you streaming. Here's your $10 allowance. Never donating again, Toe. Made me make a fucking PayPal account.
Thank you, got for Usius. UISS. I don't know what that means. That's probably a slur in some language. Yeah, cheers to 10, mate.
Musk didn't play Path of Exile 1. In Path of Exile 2, maps are actually called waystones. And he never actually refers to them as maps. He calls them...
Play another round here. This is a hard level. Waystone.
So it's just kind of weird that he's, again, called his tab Elon's Map. So almost like someone who's a Path of Exile 1 veteran, you know, is kind of making that...
Pyro never had the makings of a varsity athlete. That would have been a funny comment if you didn't spam it 20 times in chat.
Tab and be like, Elon, you know, there's a tab—they're called Elon's Maps. Grab your map out there. I've rolled them all for you. They're nice and easy. He then proceeds to walk up to his map device and...
Are you Swarthy for the 5? Could you read my dono? It didn't come through. Okay, I just read it. Oh, wait, no, I see it. Track is called Slut Lover, made by Levi... Made it in vibe of Levi Nihar outro that he made for you. Should you take a moment to look? I can check that out. I don't click on links though. Sorry about that. I thought you were gonna submit it like in the, I don't know, Discord server or something. But yeah, I don't click on links. Just like a principle thing. Sorry. Thank you, Jack, for the month.
And
thank you, Spencer, for the 5. My economics teacher. I'm not reading the rest of that, bro. It's gonna be a fucking inflation bit. Yep. Inflation caused prices to rise over £800. It made me think of you. Okay.
Put a map in. The literal...
As soon as I hear the word economics, like my ears prick. I just know there's gonna be a bit straight after.
First thing you learn upon getting to the end game.
Didn't you just tell someone to link? I assumed that they were gonna post it in the Discord server.
Is how to operate this map device. You're going to start off at a node, and then from that node, you can go to adjacent connected maps. Now, Elon, he's trying to click.
Oh, he's trying to do the map that's not in the chain.
He's just clicking a map repeatedly, trying to access it. He was not eligible to enter that map.
I just want you guys to understand, this is one of the highest level characters in the game. He would have played thousands of...
He was streaming this on Twitter as well. I find it incredible that he actually got 900,000 concurrent viewers.
Maps at this point.
But again, it was definitely a larger number. I was about to say a different word there to use as a suffix, not doing that.
Anyone who's level 97 is... And you know, we're talking one of the most efficient players in the game, period. There is no way you would do that. Why just like sitting there like some sort of geriatric old man clicking
old man playing games.
This node, expecting something to happen, and then he finally kind of gives up.
Why did that hit me so much? There's something really funny about that. Some geriatric old man.
After a while.
He's just on his iPad with the leather cover.
And then realizes his mistake. We then get a look at his inventory. So Elon Musk is stuck going into the map and with full bags. If you're an efficient player, you're going to clear a map, you're going to loot the valuable items, you're going to go in, and you're going to take those items, and you're going to basically look through the good ones, keep the good ones, list them up for sale, and then truck away the trash ones. It's almost like he has no understanding as to like what items are or what you're even supposed to do with them. So now Elon zones into the map.
So what I'm doing here is just boosting my shield before battle via meditation. Meditation before battle is always good.
And he starts killing monsters. He starts...
I could definitely see that Elon would like boost himself or pay someone to boost him just to kind of like feel better about himself. I could definitely see that happening. 100%.
Obliterating monsters with his character. But what becomes obviously apparent
Chaos Orb, no loot filter.
Is like he's just running past Chaos Orbs. He just ran past the Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orbs are one of the most important currencies, and they're also really rare. I have about 140 Exalt. I have like 9 Chaos Orbs, just so you guys understand.
So in Path of Exile, the devs are these evil guys, and they talk about feeling the weight, and they effectively just drop tons and tons of
Dolan Dark better? Yeah, paid actor.
items. And you have to know what to pick up. So what GGG have done, the people who make the game, they've made this system called loot filters, which gets rid of 90 to 95, even in some cases, like we're talking 98% of all loot that drops, because otherwise your screen is just cluttered. And you won't even notice when you get a good drop. It's unfathomable for someone to be in the top ranks without a loot filter. Yet Elon Musk, the god gamer, he doesn't play with a loot filter. The only thing Elon does pick
Maybe you're just mad and he's that good at the game, huh? You ever think about that?
up maps, because the default in-game loot filter highlights those things are worthless. The actual items of value that he should be
Are they playing this at a Switch, by the way? It's like -3 frames.
picking up, that he would have had to pick up in order to get the gear, leave it on the ground. Anyone who's been playing the game and is a complete expert, we're talking he's cleared thousands of maps, he's been playing that character for hundreds of hours, he's going to be pretty damn good at, playing the character. He gets to the boss, he's fighting the boss, and I want to say for about 10 seconds, he sits there and he's out of mana. Mana is a resource in this game where you need it in order to use your abilities. He just sits there, default attacking the boss without activating his mana flask. Anyone who's played the game and understands the character would understand, like, oh, I'm not doing any damage because I'm out of mana. Elon Musk takes 10 seconds. He then goes on
He's just that good, man. I'm sorry. He's just that good, and you're molded.
to loot items off the ground. He starts dragging them into his bag. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you how painful that is to anyone who actually plays.
Okay, I don't even play Diablo, and I know for a fact you could definitely like shift click like any video game ever made that has some kind of loot system.
The game, and his bag
Why is he playing it like the old guy from Up? What?
bags are full, and he just keeps clicking it over and over and over again. Nobody, not even people who are kind of noobs at the game, do this. I don't even think Elon
No, legit. I know this is like an Asmongold game, but I know every game that has that kind of grid box loot system. You could press like shift click any game, bro.
Musk has done the campaign, honestly. Like, just based on what I'm seeing in terms of the
Just dragging them one by one. I don't, there's something so funny about that. Like, he's just like decimating an enemy and then looting them. He's literally just like an old man with a hip replacement.
his settings on the map transparency.
It's Path of Exile? I thought it was Diablo. I saw the little health things on the... I saw the mana and the health, and I thought it was Diablo. Again, that just shows, like, literally how much I know. Or maybe I was clip farming. You'll never know. You'll never know.
Turned on by default. His life values are turned on. All these basic settings that anyone in the top 100 would do, he is not doing. Maps can effectively have different content on them, and that content will be signified by icons on the map. So it could be a map which has an expedition in it.
Wait, chat's saying Charlie already got a video out on this. This came out 7 seconds ago. Are you joking? This came out 7 seconds ago. Look at that. It says 7 seconds ago. I am done. I can't compete. I can't compete. It's over for me.
Hello, Mr. Inflatable.
I have a
Now
lifetime.
that the
Settings on the map transparency are turned on by default. His life values are turned on. All these basic settings that anyone in the top 100...
richest man in the world, he cannot afford a good mic nor a stream quality above 144p.
This is good quality. What are you on about? What did I think about the general reception of Darkwood? I'm happy with it. I mean, it's on 5 mil views. That's okay. But I'm just happy that the video was very well received. But between the next big video, I do want to put out some other videos as well. Like the Rodlander Pipes one. It's funny, actually, because the Rodlander Pipes video that I put out, that flopped. That flopped really badly. I think it's only just hit 1 million views, which is pretty good. But like for my channel, that's bad. So I talked to YouTube about it, and I was like, well, the CTR is good. People are clicking on the video. And then they said, oh, but people aren't watching the video for long. And I was like, oh, why? Is it because it's like clickbait, or is there like a reason behind that? And they said, it's nothing to do with the fact that it's clickbait, because it is kind of honest. But you made the video too short. And I was like, what? The video's like half an hour. And then they're like, yeah, but all your other videos are like 8 hours. So because the video's so short, people can watch the entirety of it. But then overall, they'll think that it's a longer... that the algorithm will still think that they're not putting enough watch time into the channel, so it'll promote it less. So it's like, okay, my bad. Let me make Roddle and the Pipes an 8-hour video. Yeah, that sounds very doable. So I've kind of cooked myself a little bit now. I kind of need to make every video long, or I'm screwed. Which is crazy. Shut up.
Would do, he is not doing. Maps can effectively have different content on them, and that content will be signified by icons on the map. So it could be a map which has an expedition in it, a breach in it, or it could be corrupted. Elon starts looking through the atlas.
Make the video shorter to bring the average down. That is what they told me to do as well. They did say that to me. But do I want to do that? I don't know. I've already got the slop channel.
And he finds a map with, I kid you not, 4 things on it.
There are 4 things there. So this
Hey,
one has a
Byron.
real risk of dying.
4 things.
I want to watch season 2, but I don't want to get Apple TV because it has nothing to watch.
What are those things?
God, dude. 4 things. It's 4 things, dude.
So this one has a real risk of
Not
dying.
this far in the game and calling it 4 things.
4 things.
Stop, bro. Dude, stop.
This is like someone explaining their Dark Souls loadout, and then they just say, like, they've got, like, the shield in Dark Souls 1 that restores your... that gives you higher stamina, and it's like, yeah, I've just got these 4 things here. And they've got some mythic... They've got, like, they start the game, and it's like... They've got, like, a 7+ charge Estus flask with 15 uses. And then he's like, yeah, I just got my 4 things here.
Oh, my God. I literally can't. He then goes on to say, oh, kid you...
This is max difficulty. This is max difficulty on hardcore. If there's a way to get higher difficulty, I don't know what it is, but this is everything maxed out.
Path of Exile has boss fights and end-game bosses, which are quote-unquote difficult battles, which Elon actually did do in one of his streams, where he just went into the end-game boss and dived
Has he ever died?
repeatedly to it. Maps are just
Okay, he has.
farming. You go into maps and you farm them for loot and experience. They're not the most difficult battles, and I don't know if he's trying to deceive people watching a stream into thinking that he's doing some insanely hard thing whenever he...
It's crazy how this is all on Starlink. I think he streamed a lot of this to basically flex that he could play it while he was on his private jet through Starlink. And it just looks like this.
He's literally doing something you do.
It actually looks like one of the first... I'm pretty sure the Leroy Jenkins World of Warcraft video is higher quality than these streams. And that's from like 2007.
Effectively grind or farm.
Pyro, have you played Dark... Okay, that was a poor dono. That was 5 cents. You're getting banned. Yeah, go away, poor. I'm deleting that.
And if you thought this was bad, I did not even get to the worst part. In Path of Exile, gear has requirements.
Why am I
to
getting
equip it.
adverts on...
But that has nothing to do necessarily with how good it is. For example, one of the most powerful and best items in the game is a level 1 required to equip staff, which is maybe, I think, even the most meta build in the game right now. It's super, super broken, insane damage. And Elon Musk starts going over his gear.
This is a great staff, but it's only a level, 62 staff.
His weapon is, I kid you not, one of the best, if not the best staffs on the entire hardcore trade league. You cannot even buy it.
Pyro.
Insane weapon.
These affixes are, I'd hate to say perfect.
Charlie dropped a video on... I know. Okay? Look, my videos take so long because I put so much more effort into them, right? I use ChatGPT to write me a script for the video. I have to pay people in exposure to edit the videos for me. It takes a while. What does he do? He opens up Vegas, 5 trims on the video editor, and then he's done. Say poopy butt chungus 50 times, and then he's done. I cannot compete. I cannot compete with his efficiency. Even with AI.
Perfect, but they might be perfect.
Just the PvPS criteria on trade, we can see there's literally 1 staff in existence on the entire market.
Why are you accusing that she's trans just because she says woman in the chat? Is it what?
Not only does Elon have a staff that you can't even buy, but it's so good that the second best one, which is missing 2 of what makes...
You can't just assume that every female Pyro fan is trans. You cannot. Toyuki is not trans.
A staff so powerful for an invoker, which is the crit and crit bonus, is still 20 divines, and That's obviously very expensive.
Here I am, like, level 95, but my staff is only level 62. my helmet is level 56.
Int, lightning, and chaos resist. Okay. It's only 56.
Amulet level 61. Ring is only level 48, 49.
I can almost tell by his tone of voice that he's basically bragging about having end game equipment.
At least a level 75 jacket.
It's a jacket with 6 things. Yeah, tell us how bad the item that only drops from the highest difficulty of the hardest boss. Just tell us that it's only level 52. Did you find this at level 52? That's impressive.
Level 52 here.
They can only ever be level 52.
He says it like it's, look at all the crying emojis, bro. That's genius. Why?
Hey chat, I'm cis female but not for long. 1% of Pyro's audience is female, but more than half of that 1% is trans.
Wait, you're trans, but you're female to male? I win. Nah, you said she was trans, but she's becoming a he. I win. Sorry, chat, I win. Unlucky. Better luck next time. Nice one assuming, by the way. All of you in chat are so transphobic, man. That's crazy. Thank you, ALM, for the 5. Have you watched Le Godzilla analog series? I watched some of it. We could probably put that on at some point.
Bro, Elon Musk is a fucking fraud, bro.
That's not your win. Maybe in a dream. Maybe.
Flexing on Starlink. The service absolutely sucks. It's expensive to upkeep and expensive to get. We tested it at work against a generic 5G connection from multiple Finnish ISPs. The 5G beat Starlink in all areas.
No, Starlink is an actual meme. If I had Starlink where I live right now, I would probably be able to stream once every 20 years.
Pretty low level compared to my character level, but it seems to work pretty well. In softcore, you can get much better equipment.
In order for him to have insane gear, he has to understand how the...
You know that guy that we reacted to a couple streams ago? That was in a speedrunner's chat, basically calling him out, saying that, I've actually got proof that you're cheating. This is how I imagine that this guy would sound.
Economy works. He has to be basically trading.
Anyone who's played Path of Exile to the end game in a trade league knows that you have to trade in order to obtain what looks like some of the best gear pieces in the entire game. If we look at some of these player accounts, we can see what they have for trade. 700 plus items for sale, multiple divine items. You can see hundreds of divines worth of listed items. This is also someone from the top 10, rank number 4, focus here, worth 50 divines alone. This is the number 1 guy. You can see he's hundreds of divines, again, worth of items, multiple mirrors, all these players. If we go to Elon's account, he's got only 21 items for sale, and they're all absolute garbage. It's clear he's really not making much money, or any money at all. So something I did notice last week, I did the same search because I was curious what he might have been selling, and I grabbed the screenshot, which I shared to my Discord, and it's this really crappy crossbow for 18 divines. So why is it listed for 18 divines, and where did it go? Is it possible he vendored it? Yes. Why was it listed for 18 divines? I don't really know. I don't want to fuel any conspiracy theories, but I have been made aware that RMT, typically they use legitimate listings that are far overpriced, and that is how they mask the transaction as legitimate. So if he were to buy...
Oh wait, chat, is there an economy here? Like you can buy weapons and items from other players? I remember you could do that in Fable 2. In Fable 2, there were little player orbs where you could like interact with someone and do a trade. And it's funny because they'd always scam you. They would immediately ask you for like some weapon that they couldn't get in their world and say they'd give you their version. And then they'd just leave and block you straight away. The economy's massive. I see.
18 divines for, $100 US or whatever. He could have
Starlink
done
is
so.
shit in countries with developed infrastructure, but there are benefits to having it in places where cell service is sporadic or non-existent.
Okay, Elon, get off your alt, bro. Come on. Starlink ain't helping no one. Come on.
And if you needed any more proof that Elon is 100% boosted, he was playing the game.
Why is everyone boosted? I remember like people were accusing Pokimane of being boosted in Valorant at one point. And then I think Sniper Wolf was also being accused of being boosted.
Today, inside of maps, blasting, while some...
I don't get why you would accuse... I don't understand why you get boosted. For streamers, it makes sense because you get more views if you're a higher rank. You get more money. There's a monetary gain. But with Elon Musk, you're one of the richest people in the world. Like, you're doing it solely for ego.
simultaneously on a X space talking to like some far right wing part of some German.
This actually reminds me of that Lex Friedman guy. And no, not Lex Friedman. Who's the guy that did that crypto scam? Okay, that doesn't... Jesus, that's the guy with the broccoli hair that's in a New York jail right now with P. Diddy. What's that guy? What's his name? It's not Hawk Tour, no. Because that guy was playing... Yeah, the FTC. Gordon Freeman? No. H3? No. Logan Paul? No. Luigi? No. Sam Bankman-Fried. Thank God. Holy God, you guys need to actually get checked for dementia. I need to put like a electric prod in your brain and just turn it on until nothing's left. But he played League whenever he was in a call, like doing big business meetings. He was just always like quick playing on League.
German government, I don't know, some political bullshit. Okay, I guess he's just that much.
Did you know that there is a 300-year gap between the Irish inventing whiskey to their next famous invention?
Hey again, Pyro. I'm leaving stream now, but I never join or watch your streams, so I hope you'll take $50 as a total tip as an apology. See you, cutie. My Discord DMs are open. I have money. I do art. I have tickets to Sweden. Boom, boom, boom.
That's crazy that your dad died and then you're trying to riz in chat. Like that is unfathomable. How is that happening on stream? That's wow. Mental.
Hey.
But thank you, Tayuki, for the 10. I appreciate it. Well, the $50 total. I appreciate it.
Me and my friend are going to see you in London on the 25th. And my friends...
Not with that voice. I'm kicking you straight out the queue if you got that voice. I'm not having that zesty voice in the queue.
ADHD to remember to write something down on paper. Google how much it costs to send from my shithole to your shithole and then go to the post office. So I took the easy way out. Honestly, this feels like some parasocial, haha, parasocial shit.
Thank you, Have Redonzo, for the 10. What do you mean? Are you sending something? Are you sending something to my house? To the PO box? Please send me something. Right, I'm going to play the gay one again. I don't think it's going to load.
Me and my friend are going to see you in London on the 25th. And my friend said he is going to kiss you passionately while I watch. Just look out for a femboy and a lanky person together.
Right, a femboy in a Pyrocynical meet and greet queue. Yeah, that
Pyro,
won't.
can you watch Depressed?
That won't be hard to spot. That won't be hard to spot. Definitely not. Yeah, thank you for whittling it down. I appreciate it. I wish I was dead. Yep, same. Ban them just in real life. Just gun him down. Yeah, might actually just get a sniper. Why are the donos replaying? I didn't hit replay on it.
Pyro, can you watch Depressed Doorbell Commits Unalive? It describes Germany perfectly in one video. Hey, 2 ADHD to remember to...
Depressed Doorbell Commits Unalive.
A big god gamer.
Elon, no, that's Elon Lamau. Back to the beach, bozo. WTF, Elon. Rip Elon. F.